Well, welcome back. Don't have a whole lot to go over this week, so it's going to be pretty short. Not a lot has happened since our last update. Um, Start with Bitcoin this time, since we started the other indices last time, and I'm looking for something a little structural. It looks like as long as we can hold this level here, about 59,700, might be able to continue back up. Problem we're facing now is we keep hitting this value area low and getting rejected. Until we can break over that value area low and hold, it doesn't look like it wants to run up to the top of that range. This value area high up here at 69,825, getting up to 70,000 again. Um, Support for me is the local range high, which is local range value area high. It's coming around 57,867 with an invalidation for making this a upward run. Probably this point of control in the low, just below the point of control. Let's just say this prior low. If we break into the low, I think we're heading back down uh, to lower targets. It may come all the way down to 42 first. As long as we hold above, let's say 54,538. Let's just put it there. As long as we hold over that, we should be able to head back up. I think if we dip into this range, um, form another high and dip back down into this range, be a target for this possible pending bat, be a good long opportunity. Um, but we have to get over this value area low first and back into this range. Let's see if I've got anything else on here. No, not really. Even the local range, if you extend it out a little bit, starting to get rejected. Um, Plus, we have our 618 retrace from the high to that low it formed on that drop. And we're getting rejected there as well. So I don't have any good trades at the moment because it's bullish structure. It's risk on shorts, though you could take one up here. I'd say with an invalidation, I'd hate to try to put it up on that high. Just above this 63,760 range. I think we break over that prior neckline for our M pattern. That could be the end of this, and we move back up. Uh, Targeting, yeah, down here, probably about 46, maybe a little lower into that box. We came real close to hitting our bear target one, so this pattern could be complete off our 3-day chart. Just don't know yet. This bearish pattern is complete unless we come back up into here and find resistance, in which case it gets hit a second time for a type 2. Let's move on over to the indices. We'll start with let's just start with the Qs. So the Qs, we didn't get our entry before. I'm marking in another play, I think, where we come back into this range, fill in this little FVG on the 4 hour, and then run back up. If we get one more kind of base, I don't want to see it break this low though. If we break this low, just like Bitcoin, I think we're going lower. As long as we can hold above, hit this FVG, and then possibly rise back up. I think filling this little gap that we've got here between 453 and 455, and then breaking over our high here at 475. Entry be looking to come down probably into 443, possibly even 441. And like I said, I'd like it to fill that gap and then hold this low. So if we come down, if we open down Monday, I want to see it. I want to see it gain some support in here if we come back down. ES, yeah, the ES, I need to break over these levels because if we don't break over these levels, we're coming back down into the value area low. And it'd be like the Qs. We might be able to set up another move. This was our prior entry at 5,210. Um, Members took that, and we moved our stop now. We took a first initial target, take profit here at 5,360, and I've moved my stop loss here to 5,296 because I feel like if we hit that low, we'll probably head back down into here. I don't want to lose any more profit on what I got left in this trade. I'd rather re-enter, probably move entry up into here, and we'd have the stop at the low. So that'd be another good entry. So let me leave that there. So we're looking at support between 5,244, 5,233, and we don't want to break a new low, so our stops are at 5,180, 181, give or take $1. It's up to you. Uh, Final target, which honestly I take profit here again at the value area high. This time just a little higher at 5,375, and just above the point of control at this 886, and maybe just shy of it, $5,549 be my final target for that. And then we'd look to see if it wants to range some more, come back down. This could be another good short opportunity. We have a huge fair value gap up here that I'd like to see mostly filled, if not completely filled, and then possibly form another drop. We can look at the SPY as well if you're more into options. Now, on the SPY, I'm still playing another, and look, that could work as well on the SPY. We could come back down into here and then roll back up and validate this as a wave 4, make it a 1, 2, 3. Let's take a trend-based fib. Let's see what that might get us. Yeah, close up to that high again. Probably the 886. This one, the 1618 up here at 552. So that would be the plays that we're looking for to take on the ES and the Qs. Otherwise, it's just going to fail, and this gets extended out as a wave 4, and then we get a 5 lower down the line to continue our pattern. But we don't have enough information on that yet. I'll go over one more thing. So we've talked about TLT. Let me find that on here. Here we go. So we've talked about TLT. Now TLT, we took some bids here under $88, and I want to say we had some entries down here. I have to look at my purchases. I had some little bids down here at first. Then back here, the 618, we entered again at 88. So between 81 to 88, we've been buying, and we're looking to target it up here to 114 to 132. Now these are spot buys for me. I know they're not exciting. They're not huge, but these are little hedges against a larger crash. So if the market tanks, TLT could do very well. Now, if you want to trade on it, you could do some trades on here. But if you want a little more volatility and a little more risk on, let me go back to here and we'll pull up TMF, which is TLT but leveraged out. So take this off here. We'll put on a daily chart. You can see that we're starting to kind of base out, right? So we finally formed a higher swing low. Now if we break here, this prior swing high, 67.78, and as long as we hold this low here at 42.66, we could be heading into much higher targets. I do have a very large weekly pattern. Let me pull up to a weekly chart. We have a very large weekly crab here, and we are targeting, let me put some definitive lines in here for targets. Top target of 382 with a possible lower target initial target of 261.73. I have some areas of support and resistance along the way. These will be important because you probably won't want to play it super long up into here, uh, just because of the fees. There are big fees associated with this. This is why the price kind of degrades a lot faster than TLT does. It does have a dividend on the daily, but it's nowhere near as much as the TLT gets. So if you're a buy and hold for insurance purposes, I would go with TLT. If you're looking to trade and you're hoping to get some volatility, I think TMF could be a good area to enter, mostly for midterm. It'd be kind of like trading the SQQs. If you can't get into any other kind of leverage, this would work. Now, personally, I'd really want to see it come and break this. I think if we can break 68, 63, and then hold, I think that could be that trigger for a good play. Like we came up, break here, hold it for support. That's what I want to see. Then we come up, break the next level, support, next level, range around a little, whatever it's going to do to get there. And it may only ever reach target one, which would make sense uh, with the fees constantly eating at the fund. But if we did get all the way to target two, that would be amazing from this thing. So there's a little freebie. Keep an eye on that one. And if you guys are members of makers, you know where to get me with more questions. Just ask in the chats. If you're not members, consider joining up. It's really a great value. Probably the best value trading Discord on the internet that I've seen. It's not just me. There are plenty of other traders on there better than I am, and they trade all sorts of different assets. If you want to see where the altcoins are doing, not in Bitcoin, or if you're into forex or any other kinds of futures and commodities, they've got you covered. So hop on over, give us a try. You know, just a month, see how you like it, and yeah, I'll see you guys there, or I'll see you guys next week. Bye.